It's your boy Bones, and this is going to be my video entry to Adam Paul Beaumont's 100 sub contest. Now, if you don't know him, go check out his channel. He's a very nice guy. He does horror content and gaming content, and he's really cool, so check him out. He did have 4 questions. Number 1. Now, his first question was, what show used one of his clips on their channel? And he said it was very easy. You just had to go to his playlist of gaming, and I couldn't find it. But in the end, I think I did find it. Sorry if I didn't, but I think it was Media Watch. So that was the first question. Numero dos. Now his second question was, what's our favorite Australian horror movie or New Zealand? Now, I think someone else picked this, so I'm pretty sure it's Australian horror, but mine's gotta be Wolf Creek. Now, I really enjoy this movie. I have, 2 different versions. I'm always looking for better versions that have more like special features, but this is all I found. Of course, this is part 2, and you have an awesome killer in here. And basically, it's a story of vacationers going out there in the wilderness where they're not used to it, and they end up coming afoul of a crazy guy. These are awesome movies. I do watch these a lot, and I love this series. The killer's pretty like demented and awesome, and the movies don't have a happy ending. So that's pretty much what strikes me. What strikes my brain, that I really like these movies. So that's Wolf Creek. 3 question was, what is our favorite movie from the Mad Max series? Now, even though I love part 1, it's a classic. You have, of course, the toe cutter, awesome villain, a bunch of crazy characters. I mean, it's a good story. He loses his family in this one, but that's not it for me. Part 2, the Road Warrior. I mean, you can't get any more badass than Lord Humongous. I enjoyed this movie as well. It's really uber violent. There's a lot of crazy kills and stunt work in this one, but there's just some things that I didn't pick this one either. Now, my favorite, even I know Fury Road has Joe. That's another villain, awesome villain. But for me, my favorite, and I don't know if this is nostalgia, because when I was real little, I would watch this movie like over and over and over again. But for me, it has to be Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I mean, I love the whole story. I love me some Chosen One story, where it's like written that someone's gonna come in and save people, and they have it like in the foretelling of what's gonna happen in the future. It's just awesome to me. And of course, Master Blaster, like this, just the whole concept of like a dwarf controlling a big guy that's not that smart. And actually, when I was little, like I was terrified of Blaster. Like when I would see it, I would get like creeped out, because I didn't understand what was behind that helmet. When I grew up older, then I knew what it was, but I could watch this movie over and over and over, more even than part in the first one and the second one. This one really hits me, deep inside. So I have to go with Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Awesome soundtrack. I just love it all around. It's a great story. Leaves a good feeling in me. So that's Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. 4. His 4th question was, what series do we think is better, Aliens or Predator? Now, this wasn't really hard for me, because even though I do enjoy Aliens, and the first one's awesome, the second one's, great action, that's pretty much where they lose me. And even with Prometheus and Alien, um, and the newer Alien movies, I can't get into. But Predator, to me, that's just what I grew up on. I mean, I grew up with Arnold, all his movies. Predator was awesome. Um, Predator 2, I think, is a really like underrated sequel. Danny Glover's awesome in it. You get more insight into the Predators. It's just a really underrated movie that people don't give a lot of credit to, but Predator 2 is pretty cool. Um, then you have Predators, the newer one with Adrian Brody, which the more I watch that movie, the more I enjoy it, and I could actually watch it a little bit more. It has a lot of cool predators in it, and it's a pretty freaked out story. I mean, you think you got kidnapped and you're fighting for your life in the jungle, and then you come to find out you're like in a whole nother world. So for me, it has to be Predator. So, anyways, guys, those are my answers to Adam's questions. Right now, he's headed up his way to 200 subscribers. Congratulations, buddy. I think at first I had a little bit more subscribers than you, but you've already like surpassed me. So congratulations. But but congrats, buddy. You're headed to 200. Uh, uh, Very cool guy. You know, keep messaging me, and we'll keep commenting on each other's videos. You guys, see you on the next one.